Hi, it's Emily Leiphart of Art from the Heart, and in this video I'm sharing a paper Smooches holiday card using the A Blessed Christmas stamp set and Cityscape 1 die. A Blessed Christmas has the most beautiful images, and they're cute too. There's no greater combination than that. For my card I'll be using the Three Wise Men silhouette with the Peace on Earth sentiment. I'm starting with a blue-violet card base that is the same width as the Cityscape 1 die, which I've die cut from fog gray cardstock. I'm going to double stamp the silhouette on the cityscape as well as behind it so it's layered. For the background piece, I've chosen a bright yellow cardstock. These two colors contrast each other nicely and provide the illusion of both day and night. I cut the yellow piece to fit the card and place it behind the cityscape die to see how everything looks. I decide to move the Three Wise Men to the center of the card, since more of it will show when I do the double stamping. Here I decide that I want to add one more element to the card. I'm going to use a dots and dashes border die along the bottom of the yellow panel just below the cityscape. When that's done, I can start stamping. I use Versamark ink to stamp the silhouette so I can heat emboss the image with black embossing powder. Black silhouettes are never boring when they're shiny. After the first layer is complete, I use a pencil to mark where I need to stamp the image again on the yellow panel. This is where the remaining part of the silhouette will show up. I love watching the embossing powder change as it's heated, and I apply heat to the back of the cardstock to prevent warping. This isn't always necessary, but it helps when the image is fairly large like it is here. When both pieces are done, I hold them together and you can see how cool they look when layered like this. I go ahead and adhere the cityscape flat to the yellow panel. Once that's done, all that's left to do is add the sentiment. I decide to try to heat emboss it on white on the already heat embossed black. This is the first time I tried this and I wasn't sure if it would even work, but I love how it turned out. The white simply melted right into the black, but the words remained slightly raised. It looks really amazing, and I'm definitely going to use this technique again. Since it was more of an experiment, I didn't use my embossing bag, so I had to use a small brush to remove the stray specks of embossing powder before heating it. While the white powder is heating up on the black, you can see just how cool it looks. When I tilt the panel towards the light, you can see the raised white letters against the black. I was really amazed at how much detail remained in the fine lines. This next part of determining the exact placement of the panel on the card base was the most difficult for me. I moved it up and down the card a few times till I decided it looked best close to the top of the card. I add a lot of foam tape to the back of the panel to keep it as flat as possible on the card base. Using the grid lines helps keep everything straight, which is very important with a clean and simple design. When the panel is in place, my card is done. Please refer to the supply links below if you're interested in any of the products I used in this video. You can also visit my blog for stills and more information about my cards. Thanks so much for watching.